Rivers Reacts, Ahsoka, Season 1, Episode 1. This is the latest series from the Star Wars franchise. I've enjoyed a lot of the stuff they've put out recently. The Mandalorian is very good. I think Andor might be my favorite out of all of them. I don't really get much into the animated stuff, but I will say I have seen every Star Wars film at least once, so I'm not completely blind going into this. So let's see how Ahsoka holds up against the rest of the content Star Wars has put out so far. I'm gonna have a little bit of an issue initially placing this in a timeline. So much of Star Wars's content is like all over the place timeline wise. And like I said, I mean, I've seen every movie at least once and most of the series that have come out, but in terms of placing them in the timeline off the top of my head, it's going to be a little difficult. I'm sure they'll hold my hand and show me when this was. I already know it's after the Empire has fallen, but I don't really know much about what that means per se as it correlates to other stuff that I've seen.
The Empire collapsed. Chris, get RD3 to scan these imposters for identification.
Allow me to show you our identification.
Oh, red sabers means red sabers means not Jedi.
We are no Jedi.
Yeah. Sith. I had to look for the word.
How many targets are there?
Sith. Right? I'm a big fan of Rosario Dawson, by the way.
Come no closer.
The map. Give it to us.
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 Uh-oh.
Us. Us.
Getting some action early, I like it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is
Initiate.
at a point in time where there's not a lot of Jedi running around. So this might mean Ahsoka, is one of, if not the strongest, probably out there. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you won't. Keep going.
Several years ago, the Empire was defeated. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Commander Ezra Bridger, who sacrificed himself to liberate our world. Rebel leaders who fought so valiantly on our behalf.
Should I know who Ezra Bridger
May their
is?
courage and commitment never be forgotten. Here to say a few words is one of those rebel leaders.
I'm sure I should.
Commander Sabine Wren.
It'll hit me when I like look it up after this.
All right, look, Commander, I have my orders. I'm gonna need you to pull over.
Well, here's a new order. Get lost.
Stand down, Commander.
Got ourselves a rebel.
She's still just as stubborn and bullish as ever. She's Mandalorian.
Is she?
I thought I did.
So she was
Things didn't turn
a born Mandalorian
mentoring someone as a
training to be a Jedi, which would be, I guess, the exact opposite of Grogu, who was a born Jedi, then
Anakin never
trained
got
to
finish
be
my training.
Mandalorian, or is training to be Mandalorian.
Before the end of the Clone Wars, I walked away from him. I think I'm going on a trip.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh my. Whoa. That's supposed to be fatal. Is it? Okay, first impressions, not bad so far. You know, it's a decent amount of action. Just got right into it. I have no complaints in that regard. It's a lot of background stuff, setting stuff up, establishing relationships between who I assume are going to be the main characters of the series. You know, just the tip of the iceberg from what I've seen. I'm not going to waste any time. They premiered 2 episodes out of the gate, so I'm just gonna go straight into the next one.
The droids. They took the map.
Relax.
You don't understand. I unlocked it. They took the map before I could decipher it. Ahsoka,
Get some rest.
wait. You need my help.
No. You've done enough.
She's pissed. She told her not to take it off the ship. And now it's in the hands of the enemy, unlocked.
This was one of Morgan's facilities. She supplied raw materials used in the construction of hyperdrive generators for Imperial-class Star Destroyers. Now we're taking them apart and using the cores to power the new ships in the defense fleet.
Do the facility still employ any of her former staff?
Of course, there's no other way to remain operational. An empire doesn't just become a republic overnight. You will still find ex-Imperials at every level of the new Republic government.
Yup.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
And you?
I'm a businessman, General. My loyalty is to my investors. I'll leave the politics up to you.
He's projecting his indifference onto the workers. Some of which I'm sure are still loyal to the Empire.
Looks like connecting with Sabine paid off. Stop that ship.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that ship. That's an order.
Nope. Oh my god.
Phantom.
Right.
The whole crews were spies or double agents or whatever they're called.
Installation of the final hyperdrive has begun.
Soon the Eye of Sion will be complete, and we shall deliver Grand Admiral Thrawn from his exile in the Fog Galaxy.
The sooner the better.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
To kill her would be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
Okay, first 2 episodes, not bad at all. Pretty straightforward so far with the story. It's not a lot of mystery as to what's going down so far. I guess aside from this Thrawn guy, I know he's a character in the Clone Wars animated series. Like I said, I haven't gotten into it. I don't know much about his character, so whenever he gets introduced in this series will be my first time seeing him, and I guess his power, or you know what he's about, what's his motivation, and how he handles things. Very action heavy. This series so far in the first 2 episodes, which is always good. Keeps things pretty exciting. It's hard to get bored of action. It really is. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens next.